Desmond here once again for the Maglite podcast. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Special guest Zachary Sharpe. He's with Summit 4x4, and we have kind of a really fun thing coming up between Maglite and Summit 4x4. But first, let's get him introduced. Zach, what do you do over there at Summit?
I'm the marketing manager here. Yeah, so I manage the kind of the day-to-day marketing needs of the business, from social media and YouTube to our apparel line, making sure that our website is up and running, e-commerce, technical support, you name it. Kind of a jack of all trades here.
And you guys are very serious about the high quality of your video stuff, especially. It's really, really impressive.
Thank you. Yeah, we put a lot of effort into it, and we have a lot of opportunities to get out and capture some really great content. So
Summit 4x4, what's the organization all about? I know it's, customizing trucks and so forth, but there's more than that.
Yeah, so our full name is Summit Custom 4x4 Builds, Summit 4x4 Company. And so we specialize in a little bit of everything. If it's got four wheels and four-wheel drive, we pretty much tackle anything that it needs, from routine maintenance and service like oil changes and tire rotations to full custom builds. We're talking 6 month to a year builds where people are very particular about the different components that they want installed. They have a very specific need for this vehicle, whether it's rock crawling or overlanding, and we build it to their specifications.
Yeah, I've been in your shop, obviously, and it is impressive. Some of those things that I saw being built, I'm like, wow, that is really, really cool stuff. These builds can cost hundreds of thousands of dollars, right?
Yeah, they can get upwards of $120,000, $130,000. It ultimately just depends on what the customer wants to spend at the end of the day, because as you saw when you visited us, you can spend as much as you want to on these rigs. The possibilities are endless.
All right, so we have something special coming up this Sunday, October the 8th. Summit 4x4 is gonna be on Fox and Friends. How cool is that?
Yeah, we're extremely excited. The last couple of weeks we've been running around getting ready. We're bringing 3 of our vehicles here to kind of showcase the different things that we're capable of. And Monday morning at 6 o'clock, Jesse, the shop owner, and I are hopping in the truck with a 53-foot trailer, and we're gonna tackle the 2,900-mile road trip to New York.
That is going to be something. I assume you're going to be taking video and stuff along the way. How many days is the trip?
We're thinking we can tackle it in 4 days. If we average around 800 miles a day, that puts us in New York around Friday.
And these guys, it's the guys with the ball caps and the Carhartt clothes and boots showing up in Manhattan. Yeah,
covered in grease and ready to talk about off-roading and 4x4.
Yeah, that is going to be a good time. That really. And Maglite's going to play a small role there as well, correct?
Yeah, we've actually Maglite's one of our sponsors and one of the folks who's helping make it happen. As you can imagine, a trip across the country, especially with 3 rigs, is very cost intensive. And Maglite's helping us out. We've had a great relationship with Maglite. We run their flashlights in all of our rigs, and they've never let us down. And as you might know, we've done a couple of night runs, and we do a lot of camping here, a lot of overlanding. So having a quality flashlight is something that we always make sure we have on board. Right there. Perfect.
Yep. Right. ML300L4D, long lasting light. Love this one. And then, if you want a little something, a little lower profile, you have something like the MagTac 2 that it's currently my favorite light. I love the really aggressive ridging, so you can grip it. Even with a gloved hand in cold weather, it's not going to slip out of your hands. And of course, we know what this is used for.
Yep.
So
yeah, we're pretty privy to the MLR 150s, simply because the rechargeables, because of the mounting system. They mount super easily in the vehicles. Whether you have a Jeep and you want to mount it on the roll cage,
and they're constantly charging.
Always charging, always ready to go.
Yeah. All right. Well, look, we're very excited to see you out there in New York. I know I'll be watching, and Maglite Nation. So you know they're going to be in the early block. So that is 6 a.m. Eastern New York time until 9 a.m. New York time. So that's 3 to 6 a.m. Pacific, and you can figure it out in the mountain zones in the middle. So, but there you are, early block, and it's going to be great. Fox and Friends weekend. They're going to have all your rigs out there. I'm sure they're going to go to you multiple times. It should be a really good time for you and your cohorts there at Summit 4x4. Zachary, thank you for being here. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
You bet. All right, have a good trip, and try to enjoy New York a little bit in between the time. There's a few cool places in New York to go.
Yeah. I've heard we have to be on set at 4 a.m. So, after
there is
2,900.
that.
Yeah. So it's going to be a long day, but it's going to be all worth it. And we're super excited for this opportunity.
Make sure you get down to Ground Zero.
Yes, definitely.
If you haven't been there, it's something to see.
Yeah, it's very humbling.
Yeah. All right. Lou Desmond here for the Maglite podcast and Maglite Nation. Until next time.